Hey everyone, welcome to presentation number 5 entitled Ships at Sea. And people use the term when my ship comes in. And for many people, network marketing is the only way that their ship will ever come in. Fortunately or unfortunately, I think it's fortunate that network marketing exists because most people will never get an inheritance. And they won't be able to save up enough money to buy a traditional business for $200,000, $300,000, $500,000. And network marketing allows a person to be mentored personally and build a business without disturbing their current means of support. So using this when my ship comes in ship analogy, you can understand how to know who is serious in your organization and who you need to work with. So there's 3 types of ships, and picture this, you're waiting on the shore for one of 3 types of ships to dock, and the 3 types of ships are full of gold, full of silver, or empty. And which one would you like to dock? I mean, these ships represent all distributors in your organization, whether personally sponsored or not. So if you've got a bunch of distributors in your organization and some are gold, some are silver, and some are empty, which ships would be the best to work with? And obviously the answer is, it's not a trick question, it's the gold ship. And if this is true though, why does everyone, when they start out in network marketing, have a tendency to work with empty ships and try to convince them to become gold ships? An example of this would be when you have a gold ship come into your organization, you think he or she will go out and set the world on fire. You know, he knows what he's doing, he's very personable, he knows a lot of people, she's great at this, she's great at that. You know, you let them go out on their own and you concentrate on empty ships that are dragging you down. The empty ships will stay empty and the gold ships without support will go away. And this is the wrong way of going about the business. What you have to do is find your gold ships within your organization and pour as much support as you can into them. And what will happen is when a new distributor comes in the business, they're a silver ship. And how you work with them and support them determines whether they turn into a gold ship or they go empty. The more silver ships you turn into gold, the fewer people you have to sponsor to get your 5 serious people and really start building. So what are some characteristics of a gold ship? First, they're eager to learn. They call you with questions that they want answered and they ask for help. They might have someone that they want you to help to train or someone that they want you to help to sponsor potentially, and they're excited about the business. They understand enough about the business to know it's going to work for them and it excites them. Lastly, they make commitments. They're buying and using the products and they're spending their spare time learning about the business and products, etc. They're putting effort in. And before I continue, if you want more of your sponsor's time, keep all of these things in mind. Do these things and show that you're a gold ship, and I promise you, you'll get more of your sponsor's time. So let's continue. They have goals. Goals help drive people to what they really want, and their why is strong. Time with their family, more vacation time. If you have a strong why, you tend to push for it. And people with goals get where they want to go. They have a list of names. The list will be written down, and the reason for having it is that you can add to it any time and you won't forget the name later. So if I think of somebody that would benefit from the product or a business, I write the name down and then later on I have it on my list at the ready. And they're fun to be with. They look forward to your visit, whether it's business or pleasure. And lastly, gold ships are positive. These are people who you're going to travel the world with potentially. Who wants to hang around negative people? Positive thinking is contagious. There's no point. You can choose who you want to work with, so work with positive people. Basically, the only difference between a silver ship and a gold ship is that the silver has not yet been in the business long enough to understand the business to the point of getting serious about it. So there's 3 important words pertaining to that, and if you understand these 3 words, you'll understand what makes all network marketing organizations work, and it's expose, involve, and upgrade. First, you expose the person to the power of residual income, and then, after they understand residual income, to your business as a vehicle. Once you have explained it to them, get them involved with this training. Once they're involved, they'll be constantly thinking about how far they can go, and it will be upgraded constantly. So expose them to residual income and network marketing by using the introductory presentation, and then presentations 1 through 4. And then lastly, once they've seen that and they're still interested, you use your company's presentation. Then Get them involved by training them using presentations 5 through 10, which you're going through now. And then upgrading will come naturally once they understand and begin utilizing these 10 presentations and set their sights at the top. So here's a couple other important tips. When you call or visit your distributors, they should know that you're calling because you want to help, not to push them. Empty ships will always feel bugged, even if you're calling just to help. Gold ships just figure you're trying to help, and you'll pick that up in the tone of the conversation. Empty ships typically sink, and when they do, make sure you're not on board with them. Stay on the gold ships, work with the gold ships. Silver and empty ships many times will start to see your success if you work with the gold ships, and they'll call on you to get together and get growing once they start to see that success below them. Lastly, 3 points. It's very important never to ask your distributors, how much did you sell, or any kind of sales questions. Don't invalidate the statement that we're not salespeople by asking sales numbers. That makes it seem like you don't care about them. And like Zig Ziglar said, you can have anything in the world that you want simply by helping enough people get what they want. So help them get what they want. And understand also that you're not an empty ship. If you're viewing this presentation, by the time you get this far, you're gold or well on your way. Presentation number 6 has to do with prospecting and is called the third party invitation. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on presentation number 7.